Hello students, welcome to OMSARS Academy. Today we are going to learn class 10th Maths Chapter 1 Real Numbers Part 5 Solutions of NCERT Textbook Examples number 5 to 8. Hello students, welcome to OMSARS Academy. Once again, today in this topic we are going to discuss textbook illustrations, illustration number 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay, so let us start with the fifth illustration. So friends, what does example 5 of textbook says? Consider the number 4 raised to n, where n is a natural number. Check whether there is any value of n for which 4 raised to n ends with the digit 0. ठीक है, तो हमें एक नंबर दिया है 4 raised to n. Is it clear? And उसका जो रेज टू पावर n है, तो n बिलोंग्स टू अ नेचुरल नंबर. n इज समथिंग अ नेचुरल नंबर. तो हमें चेक करना है कि क्या कोई ऐसी वैल्यू है n की फॉर विच 4 रेज टू n एंड्स विथ अ डिजिट 0. इज इट क्लियर? तो विच डिजिट हियर? इट मींस 4 रेज टू n का यूनिट डिजिट लास्ट जो है वो 0 आना चाहिए. सो फ्रेंड्स, बेसिकली वी नो दैट 4 रेज टू 1 इज व्हाट? 4. 4 raised to 2 is what? 4 4s are 16. 4 raised to 3 is what? 4 into 4 into 4 is 64. तो लास्ट यहाँ पे डिजिट्स जो आ रहे हैं वो डिजिट्स क्या है? 4 6 4 6 समथिंग लाइक दिस वे. इज इट क्लियर? सो यहाँ पे n हमारे नेचुरल नंबर्स थे. n वेर व्हाट? 1 2 3 दिस वेर ऑल नेचुरल नंबर्स. तो हमें चेक करना है कि वेदर कोई ऐसा कोई नेचुरल नंबर है जहां पे लास्ट डिजिट जो है उसको 4 रेज टू n करे, और जो भी नेचुरल नंबर आएगा से 4 रेज टू 10 जो भी आएगा, तो लास्ट डिजिट जो है वो उसका 0 होना चाहिए. तो क्या ऐसा कोई नंबर है? इज इट क्लियर? सो लेट अस एज्यूम फर्स्ट के मान लेते हैं कि ऐसा कोई नंबर है. इज इट क्लियर? सो फॉर द सॉल्यूशन पार्ट what we will do is that if the number 4 raised to n for any natural number n, for any natural number n has to be where to end with a digit 0, where to end with digit 0, then it would be divisible by 5. Is it clear? तो यहाँ पे पहला जो है एजम्पशन क्या कहता है कि यदि कोई ऐसा नंबर है 4 रेज टू n जहाँ पे n नेचुरल नंबर है, वो कोई यूनिट डिजिट 0 से एंड होता है, तो फिर वो किससे डिविजिबल होना चाहिए? 5 से. सो यू नो वेरी वेल कि जो भी नंबर 0 से एंड होते हैं जैसे 10 20 100 वगैरह, तो प्राइम फैक्टराइजेशन ऑफ 10 इज व्हाट? 2 into 5. What is prime factorization of 22 into 2 into 5? What is prime factorization of 100? 2 into 2 into 5 into 5. Is it clear? तो कोई भी नंबर जो है if it has to end with 0, तो उसके it should be divisible by 5. Is it clear? And in other words, what we can say, that is the prime factorization of 4n should contain the prime 5. Okay, that is prime factorization of 4 raised to n must contain prime factor 5 in its prime factorization. Is it clear? But this is not possible. Why it is not possible? But this is not possible as 4 raised to n is written as what? 2 raised to square होल रेज टू n, तो उसका मतलब क्या हुआ, 2 होल रेज टू, यहाँ पावर ऑफ पावर है तो मल्टीप्लाई होगा, इट विल गेट मल्टीप्लाई, सो 2 into n will be what, 2n. Is it clear? So in this, if we prime factorize the 4, we get only 2 as a prime factor. There is no other prime factor other than 2 in this prime factorization of 4. Is it clear? So in this case, so the uniqueness of fundamental theorem of arithmetic, uniqueness of the fundamental theorem of arithmetic guarantees that there are no primes in the prime factorization. Guarantees that there are no primes other than 2 in its prime factorization. ठीक है, यदि हम ऑर्डर वाइज देखें या बिना ऑर्डर के भी देखें तो देयर इज ओनली द सिंगल प्राइम नंबर 2. देयर इज नो प्राइम्स अदर देन 2 in its prime factorization of 4n, or we can write in prime factorization of 4 raised to n. Is it clear? So in this case there is no any such natural number, therefore there is no natural number n. There is no natural number n for which 4 raised to n ends with the digit 0. Is it clear? तो ऐसा कोई भी नेचुरल नंबर n नहीं होगा, ऐसा कोई भी नेचुरल नंबर पावर n नहीं होगा जिससे आपका 4 रेज टू n जो है वो लास्ट डिजिट 0 से एंड हो सके या यूनिट डिजिट 0 से एंड हो सके. Again friends, it is very simple. We have to just write these steps and remember these steps for this sum. So if we are asked that consider the numbers 4n where n is a natural number, check whether there is any value of n for which the 4n ends with a digit 0. तो इस केस में क्या करना है, पहले तो कि यदि if there is a number 4n for any natural number n, जिसमें कोई भी एक नेचुरल नंबर n हो, तो where to end with a digit 0, then it must be or it would be divisible by 5. ठीक है, मैंने आपको दिखा है कि जो भी नंबर 0 से एंड हो रहे थे 10, 20, 100 वगैरह, तो if they has to end with a digit 0, then they must be divisible by 5. So if this 4n has also to end with a digit 0, it should be divisible by 5. So what does it means that in its prime factorization also it must contain prime factor 5. So that means that prime factorization of 4n, जो prime factorization of 4n करेंगे तो उसमें भी 5 होना चाहिए. ठीक है, but this is not possible. ये पॉसिबल नहीं है. क्यों? क्योंकि as 4 raised to n का प्राइम फैक्टराइजेशन करेंगे तो 4 is what, 2 into 2, that is 2 square whole raised to n, that is 2 into 2 raised to power 2n. तो ये इसमें कहीं पे आपको प्राइम फैक्टर अदर देन 2 नहीं मिला, एंड देयर इज नो प्राइम फैक्टर 5 इन दिस. इज इट क्लियर? सो यूनिकनेस ऑफ फंडामेंटल थ्योरम ऑफ अरिथमेटिक हमें गारंटी करता है, the uniqueness of fundamental theorem of arithmetic guarantees that there are no primes other than 2 in the prime factorization of 4 raised to n. ठीक है, ये हमें गारंटी देता है कि कोई दूसरे प्राइम्स इसमें नहीं है 4 raised to n के प्राइम फैक्टराइजेशन में सिवाय 2 के या अदर देन 2. Is it clear? So there is no such natural number n. तो ऐसा कोई भी नेचुरल नंबर n नहीं होगा for which 4 raised to n ends with the digit 0. तो 4 raised to n में जो पावर n है, ऐसा कोई भी नेचुरल नंबर n नहीं होगा जो कि that has to end with a in such a way that 4 raised to n ends with a digit 0. So hope this is clear, friends. It is very easy. Now we move to the next example of the textbook, that is example 6. So friends, example 6 क्या कहता है कि find the LCM and HCF of 6 and 20 by the prime factorization method. Is it clear? So prime factorization method में हम factor tree बना सकते हैं. What is the factor tree of 6? 6 will be 2 into 3 and 20 का factor tree क्या होगा? 2 10s are 20 and again 10 can be bifurcated as 2 5s are 10. So 6 is written as what? 2 into 3 and 20 is written as what? 2. There is 2 into 5. So these are the prime factors. So 2 into 5 is what? 2 square into 5. Is it clear? So we have already learned this concept of prime factorization. Finding HCF of 6 and 20 is what? We have to consider the least power and common factor. So what is the common factor over here? 2. So the common factor 2 having the least power is your HCF. So which is the least power? The less power is what? 2 raised to 1. तो 2 raised to 1 मतलब क्या होगा? इनका HCF जो है वो क्या है? 2 है. Is it clear? And LCM, if I am asked to find the LCM of 6 raised to 6 and 20, then I have to consider the highest power or greatest power in the common factor. That is what? 2 raised to 2. And also multiply the uncommon factors. That is 3 and 5. So 3 and 5. So 2 raised to 2 is what? 2 raised to 2 is 4 into 3 12 into 5 is what? 60. So the LCM of 6 and 20 will be what? 60. So hope this is clear, friends. Now we move to the next example. So friends, what does the example 7 of textbook says? Find the HCF of 96 and 404 by prime factorization method and hence find their LCM. Okay friends, so let us start this solution. So prime factorization of 96 and 404. So I am making the factor tree of 96. 248 are 96. Then 2 24s are 48. 2 12s are 24. 2 6s are 12. And 2 3s are 6. Is it clear? Then 404 can be bifurcated as 202s are 202s are, then 201s are. Now 101 is a prime number, so we cannot factorize it further. So what will be the HCF over here? HCF, first of all let us write the prime factors of 96. 96 can be written as what? How many 2's are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 96 can be written as 2 raised to 5 into 1 3 is there in its prime factorization. तो ये सब उसके prime factors है और इसके prime factors ये सब है. तो 404 is written as what? 2 raised to square into 101. Is it clear, friends? So what is my HCF over here? HCF of 96 and 404 is what? What is the common factor over here? Common factor मेरा 2 है, उसका least power कौन सा है? 2 raised to 2. The common factor with least power is 2 raised to 2. So 2 square, that is what? 4 is my HCF. And what is LCM of this number? 96 into 404 will be what? So 2 is a common factor, which is the highest power, 2 raised to 5 in the common factor, and multiply the uncommon factor also, 3 into 101. So it will be what? 2 raised to 5 is what? 2 2s are 4, 2s are 8, 2s are 16, 2s are 32 into 3 into 101 is what? 303. So it will be 303 into 32. So 3 2s are 6, 0, 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9, 0, 9. So 6 9 6 9. So answer is what? 9696. Is it clear? So in this way, there is another method also. When we have found out HCF and we are asked to find LCM, we can use that relationship method also. Okay, we are given the two. See, I am just doing for your knowledge only. This is the one method. Here we are asked to do by prime factorization method. So we did it by prime factorization method. So HCF we are asked to find by prime factorization method and then find the LCM. So in this we can utilize which method? The relationship method. What was the relationship method? HCF of AB into LCM of these two numbers AB is equal to product of these two numbers. This is the relationship between HCF and LCM. Is it clear? Of two integers. Then now here instead of AB I can write A as 96 and 404. So I can write HCF of 96 and 404 into LCM of 96 and 404 equals to 96 into 404. Okay. Now once I have found out HCF I have found out by prime factorization method. What was my HCF? 4. So here instead of HCF I can put 4 instead of this into LCM I have to find. Okay, I am not finding it by prime factorization method. This is another method. So in another method what I am doing, LCM I am keeping as it is because I have to find it out. 96 and 404 equals to 96 into 404. So here 4 is multiplied. If we will go to that side of equal sign, then it will get divided. Then what will be left over here? LCM of 96 and 404 will be equal to 96 into 404 divided by 4. So 4 ones are 0 1. So it will be what? 96 into 101. So if I multiply 101 into 96, 6 ones are 6, 6 zeros are 0, 6 ones are 6. Then 9 ones are 9, 9 zeros are 0, 9 ones are 9. So if I add this 6, 9, 6, 9. So it will be 9, 6, 9, 6, which matches with this answer. This LCM I found out by prime factorization method, but here LCM I found out by the relationship method of HCF and LCM. Is it clear, friends? So you will be asked to find that, if you are asked that find the HCF of 96 and 404 by prime factorization method, then you have to only find HCF by prime factorization method and hence find their LCM. Then you can use this relationship method and find out the LCM. It is very easy, friends. Hope it is clear and understood. Let us move further to example 8. So friends, what does example 8 says? Find the HCF LCM of 6, 72 and 120 using the prime factorization method. Okay. So we are asked to find the HCF and LCM of 3 numbers. So 6, 72 and 120. So what are the prime factorizations of 6? 2 3s are 6. What are the prime factors of 72? 2 36 are 72. Then 2 18s are 36. 2 9s are 18. Then 3 3s are 9. And what will be the prime factors of 120? 2 60s are 120. 2 30s are 60. 2 15s are 30. And 3 5s are 50. Is it clear, friends? So first of all, what are the prime factors of 6 is 2 into 3. What are the prime factors of 72? 72 is, how many 2's are there? 1, 2, 3, 2 cube and 3 into 3, 3 square. So 2 cube into 3 square is 72. 2 cube is 8 and 3 square is 9. 8 9s are 72. Then 120 के प्राइम फैक्टर्स कौन से हैं? 2 2 2, that is 2 cube into, there is only 1 3 into there is 1 5. Okay, so what is the method of finding the HCF and LCM? As I have discussed, HCF of 6, 72 and 120 is what we have to do in HCF, friends. First of all, say the common factors. कॉमन फैक्टर्स कौन से हैं? दोनों तीनों नंबर्स के कॉमन फैक्टर्स कौन से हैं? 2 and 3. So which is the least power among the common factors? Least power among 2 is 1. So HCF में least power कम से कम वाला पावर लेना है 2 raised to 1. एंड दूसरा कॉमन फैक्टर कौन सा है? There is another common factor 3, which is the least common least power among these 3 is 3 raised to 1. So it is 2 into 3 is what? Answer will be what? 6. Is it clear? If I don't keep 1 over here, it will do. Now LCM of 6, 72 and 120 is, first of all LCM find करने में हमें पहले common factors लेने हैं, which are the common factors and the greatest power. तो common factor कौन सा है? 2, and which is the greatest power? 2 raised to 3, that is 2 cube. तो वो लेना है. फिर another common factor is 3, with the greatest power is what? 3 raised to 2 is the greatest power. So we'll write 3 raised to power 2 into what is the uncommon factor. अभी common factor खत्म हो गए, फिर जितने भी uncommon factors है you multiply it. Okay, but suppose if there are 2 uncommon factor over here in this and this, then you have to take the common factor with the highest power. Is it clear? Here it is 5 and here suppose it is 5 square, then you will have to take 5 square. But यहाँ पे ये सब में हमें एक ही uncommon factor है 5, so directly multiply that 5 with the highest power is 1. Is it clear? So what it will be? 2 cube is 8, 3 square is 9 into 5, so 8 9s are 72 into 5. So answer will be what? 72 5s are 360. 72 10s are 720 होता है, उसका आधा कितना होगा? 360. So this is the way we find HCF and LCM by prime factorization method. So hope you have understood, friends. Now we'll be continuing with our next part. In our next video, we'll be starting with exercise 1.2. So with this we complete this session. Thank you. Thank you students for watching this video. To view our more videos, please click on like and subscribe button given below. Thank you.